Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 18th of September to the 24th of September, Saturday, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Pisces. Before I begin, here's my email. Send this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Your palms are special, they belong to the energy of the soul. That's what makes this powerful energy give you all that you need to know about your future and the present as well. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. We'll talk more about that later. So Friday the 23rd, I'm sorry, Monday, Sunday the 18th of September. Sunday the 18th of September is going to be a day which can be good for you if you can control the urge to be too determined to get what you want. So why don't you take the soft approach using words which are simple and the tone which is wonderful and the mannerism which is very polite. And that way you will make your morning afternoon work for you. These over-determination planners can make you come out very strong sometimes and too demanding. And you'll still get what you want because these planners are good, but not as much as you want if you took the soft approach. Evening and nightfall is wonderful, though some of your best planets are there. You can show off the creative side in you. You can somehow get people to come to your side, to believe in that side of you, which can help them whether in the job, the business, in their profession either. So the creative side of you is very much showing its energy. Choose company carefully, not just for the friendship of it, but include business side of it and to improve your job side of it because these are planets who want you to be successful. One or two of your morning planets will join you as well, and they are determined to also get what you want. So remember to take the soft approach in the evening nightfall as well, so that you don't demand things, but you get them to come to you in a nicer fashion. So it's all up to you to make the best. You could meet people for anything that you want because your creative side is going to be very nicely merging into them as well. Monday, the 19th of September. This is another good day. In fact, it's another 24-hour good day. Morning and afternoon, your popularity can zoom to wonderful proportions. So you need to meet people who can help you. Whether at a job, you'll find good news coming at you, promotions, or more importantly, status. In business, you'll be popular and you'll see people want to be in business with you and to also choose you to lead their businesses or merge with their businesses. So such things can happen in the morning afternoon because your aura will be very much transcendental. Wherever you are, you could discuss with people anywhere in the world and you will see that it works to your favor. Evening and nightfall is a very special evening and nightfall. It's an evening and nightfall that gives you that ability to do more than ordinary people. So wherever you are, even for business or for job, even though it's the nightfall for you, think of connecting to people wherever they are in the world because I see planets of internet everywhere and use that to connect with people because you will be at your best in the evening nightfall. You'll be able to sway people to do things your way. You'll find people who want to be harmonizing with you and you'll just become plain lucky. And the planets of travel are also there. In this modern way, we don't travel by ship alone or by air alone. We travel by the internet. So I look at it that way. Use the internet to travel your expertise to people. Tuesday, the 20th of September. I like the morning and afternoon. You are very imaginative, very pleasant, and wonderfully endearing to people. So go out and meet people or let people come and meet you. And you will see that your level of communication, in fact, your poeticness, you'll be very poetic, which means that whatever you deliver, will people will find very interesting. So it's a chance to win personal friendships or if at work to be harmonizing with your bosses and in business to be very imaginative. Evening and nightfall becomes very slow. In fact, it becomes gloomy and it becomes to frustrate you. You aren't able to get what you want. So you might as well not be too expectant. That way you won't be in any way disappointed. So go out if you have to be out, not expecting anything. Because hour by hour, the gloominess increases. So don't stay too late with whoever you are staying. Avoid people, especially that you know from the past, who can just bring unpleasant experiences. So the company choosing is very carefully. Not staying too long is very important. And not being too expectant will save you from any kind of disappointment. If you don't have to be out, even better. That's the best way to close the doors on all this frustration. Wednesday, the 21st of September, these planets now, they are getting restless. But the trouble is they make you dominating and pushy. So your restlessness may be the reason why. You want some action going. But don't be dominating, don't be pushy. Take the soft approach and you'll still be able to manage something going your way. Because the planets of domination may take over what people may want to say and do. So let them say and do. You listen to them first before you say or make any move. That's how you control these planets. Otherwise, people get a sense that you are the pushy type, and that's not going to be very good. Evening and nightfall, also good, except there are two planets there. One of them makes you very aggressive, whether verbally or whether actively, and the other one just makes your tongue very sharp. So stop these two things by taking the soft approach, using words which are wonderful and actions which are very pleasing to others, and you will manage to get something going. It's important you do that because these wonderful morning afternoon planets, if they're treated well, then they will harmonize with you and you have a chance to meet important people. So I'm not asking you to be subservient, not at all. I'm asking you to be pleasant the whole day and you might get more than you expect. Thursday, the 22nd of September. This is not a good morning afternoon. The planets of rebelliousness are there. They make you say and do things very impulsively. And that's the trouble. You commit impulsively, you promise impulsively. You try to activate what you want to do impulsively, which means you are not researching at all. That's no good. You have to research before you do anything on this morning afternoon of 22nd, Thursday, September, because your facts and figures can be challenged and you'll be shown up as somebody who is just bluffing your way through. And your actions may also upset people. So don't want to be too offbeat either. Go according to rules and regulations of the people you are with. Evening and nightfall improves quite a lot. Now you'll be able to realize how you can improve your evening nightfall. Why? Because you become more traditional, and that's much better. Morning and afternoon, the traditional planets are very quiet. The planets, I call them the planets which are offbeat. The modern planets are all at play. So choose your company very carefully the whole day. In the evening and nightfall, you do better because you talk responsibility and you're kinder. And so you'll be able to realize the mistakes you made morning, afternoon, and be able to get them corrected in the evening nightfall. And even if you have to be out with people, tell yourself you have a chance to make yourself popular. So dress well and look good. And something good can happen in the evening nightfall. Friday, the 23rd of September. If you're not careful, this can be a dreadful morning and afternoon. Everything you try to do will turn against you. So the words you used, don't let them turn people against you. Be as polite as you can. Keep your tone of voice very pleasant. And your ideas may be just not on the same wavelength as people. So why bother too much? Better to be quiet and silent rather than to keep on pushing yourself and pushing your ideas, only to find more and more opposition, which leads to confrontation, even, which means arguments can come from nowhere suddenly. And you will go very wrong because your hastiness, impatience, for some reason, your hastiness, impatience, you're going to get things very wrong in your calculations. And you're going to make many mistakes, and the blame, the finger of blame will come right at you. So make sure you're part of a team in the morning and afternoon. Even if things go wrong, you won't be solely the responsible one. Part of a team, and the members of the team may tell you where you're going wrong. Say less and do less is the best way, is the best way. Let others talk, listen and listen. Evening and nightfall improves a great deal. Now your emotional side becomes happier. You are meeting people, no stress, and lovely to be with people. And I can see the gaiety and the happiness in the evening nightfall. Trouble is, one or two of these morning planets, which are not good for you, they will visit you as well. They don't disappear in thin air. So be careful once in a while. When something is said and you don't like, don't retaliate. Just listen, keep it to be negotiated another day. Don't spoil the evening nightfall by letting these morning afternoon planets make you that person who answers too quickly and answers in a very insulting way as well. Evening and nightfall, you can make it wonderful, so don't spoil it. Choose company very carefully. No harm mixing business and pleasure. Saturday, the 24th of September. This is a fabulous morning afternoon. Your talents are all at display, and you're going to say and do things which are going to be marvelously applauded in one way or another. So choose the companies you want to impress, whether they're in friendship, whether personal areas of romance, or whether they are business wise. Yes, you can do a lot on this morning, afternoon, business wise, because the creative level that you are will be at will be supreme. And you'll come up with ideas which people are going to be really wonderfully surprised. So dress well, look good, and be with people who can give you the break that you're looking for. That's what I'm saying. Use these wonderful planners who promise you success to create it and then to make it materialize in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall is not so bad except for one thing. That word domination comes back. So now you're pushing yourself on people, demanding things in some ways. So why don't you just take the soft approach? Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and a body language that is soft to just quieten things down for a while. And that way you'll soften it. Why? Because the morning afternoon planets will visit you to the evening nightfall to make the best side of you to be shown. So don't spoil it by that word domination. Be as flexible as you can. Let others have their say and be polite, no pushiness. And you will have that better opportunities of evening nightfall doing well for you. Now, this 90-minute session I keep talking about, well, that is to impress you that your 9 important years, which means your next 9 year cycle, can be your best cycle if you meet me for a 90-minute session. And yes, it will cost you USD $50, that's all. And in this 90-minute session, I'll show you how your next 9 years, age by age, calendar by calendar year, is going to work for you. And I'll give you all that news about your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. More than that, I'll show you that side of you which is waiting to become the best of all. That's the soul. We all have a soul given to us. Without a soul, we wouldn't be alive. But when most of us, the soul only is activated in our 50s or even 60s or even 70s. Too late for any action. And I know of a way of accelerating the energy so that at whatever age you see me, even as a teenager, you can learn the way, you popularize yourself and get ahead of people as fast as you can. So all that will be taught to you. And also, if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. It includes the energy of the soul and the third eye. And when that's activated, your aura immediately starts to shine and you become the favorite of people that way. Human beings cannot see auras, but souls can see souls. And that's how the aura works. When the souls of a population watches your soul and is transcendental, which means you can be in any country, a soul doesn't have to be face to face, then your soul will be excitedly manifesting all that good luck for yourself. So there's a lot to happen in this 90-minute session. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business, you and me. And for that small investment of 50 USD dollars to get your next 9 years and all these other energies which I will teach you. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.